I'm back. I'm gonna turn it this way a little bit.
Hey, yo.
What is really good?
You got your tea?
Hi, guys.
Smells
I'm
so
trying
good.
to figure out if we just move back over here. We have like a lot of stuff in my room. Because that's life. What else? And we're gonna try to get this angle correct.
It's nice and purple.
Yay! Yes, my room is super purple.
And
it's my
match.
favorite color. That is also from our family reunion.
I know.
I'm gonna see if I'm like scared to move this thing because sometimes the thing just falls back and it goes It's funny to watch, but not right now. Okay, we're in business.
I'm gonna get to read your post. I'll get close. Right?
So,
When that happens.
welcome, guys. It's Pretty Full, Lotus and Bunny, and we are doing our Tea Time Tuesday at 10 p.m. I'm loving the T thing. T.
Yes.
Thing. Super cool. And we used to be at 2 p.m., but life happened. So now we're at 10 p.m. Yay!
Hi, what y'all talking about?
Hey, today we are talking about the feminine divine, on what that is and like how to find her in your everyday life, because it is female, it is woman, and it's exciting because she's a hell of a girl. Okay, so I want to make sure we're going in order because I made a little show list. We're getting professional in my little journal. Okay, we introduced ourselves. Check.
No.
We did. I just said it's Lotus and Bunny. We definitely did that. Okay, cool. Let's do our tea time. So you know we love yogi tea, and it's Tea Time Tuesday because we drink tea and we chat with you guys. It's tea time digitally. It's the original tea time party online. The original digital tea party.
Is a woman chat group?
It's not a... Okay, so look. Let's break it down. Pretty Full is the self-love mastermind for the melanin millennial, right? Melanin millennial can be woman or male. We're going to speak from our perspective because we're both female. Mm-hmm. So if you have something to say and you happen to not be female, that's dope. Talk about it. Because the feminine energy lives in both of us. It's not just within women only. Men also have feminine energy. We have both. It's called duality. We'll have a Tea Time Tuesday on that too. So yeah. Hope that answers your question.
This tea is delicious.
Thanks. I'm a tea master.
Lo
So
always
actually,
makes good tea.
Bun is drinking woman energy with some nut protein milk and coconut oil.
I need protein and I need fats. That's why that's going down.
And I have turmeric, golden tonic turmeric tea with green tea muscle recovery from Yogi Tea, and some coconut oil and brown sugar and nut milk.
Whoa. You got a lot going on.
I make complicated teas, but they're really good. You guys gotta come.
Okay.
Yes.
That would be good. That would be so fun.
It'll be fun.
I'm a tea
Look,
master.
honey. When you taste
the
the
flip
tea,
here.
though, seriously, you guys
It's
are gonna
really
love it.
good.
We should have an in-person Tea Time Tuesday.
One
Let us know
day.
if you guys want that. 'Cause
That'd
we
be
would love
great.
to meet up with you guys and talk in person. And I can make you guys tea. And I love to cook, so we could do a little chow, a little eating,
I
a little
could eat it.
something.
And I could sip on the tea.
This is why we work well together. Okay, cool. Let's get into the topic. But before we do that, I want to read our
Messages.
So mine says, be giving, forgiving, compassionate, and loving. Those are all complete traits of the feminine divine. Literally. Through and through, word for word. What are yours?
Mine says, you don't need love.
Savannah?
You are the love.
Honey, recognize that
Okay.
what you want from life, you already have within you. It may sound cliche, but legit, like that's really the juice. Like it really, that's the key. The key is that it's in you. Like,
Yeah. Deep stuff, Yogi Tea.
legit.
Love it.
Yeah, we love you.
What are you guys saying? I love tea. Tivana.
She said Tivana tea is really good, and I agree.
And need an invite? You need an invite
Yeah,
to our...
this is our invite. We'll definitely set something up in the future.
And then said, wow, complicated for sure. I need to know more about tea.
Yes, we'll definitely make sure that, we're on here every Tuesday, right? But you guys can always hit us up on our Instagram at PrettyFulLove and DM us stuff. You know what I mean? Because we want to hear from you guys, and you guys are listening to us chat with you, and you guys are chatting back with us. So hello, definitely.
It's a collab.
It's definitely a tea time party.
Tea.
I used to have them all
Tea
the time.
party.
I
No
call them
taxes.
tea time parties. Okay, mind
No
your business.
taxes.
Anywho, Feminine divine. What is the feminine divine? So the feminine divine is like woman's essence, right? It's a feminine energy. It's like this ultimate mother, and she's in everything that you do. You know, you feel the feminine divine through maybe a maternal relationship that you have, whether it's with your actual mother or with a woman that is kind of like your mother or like your big sister, you know, and you just kind of like want to nurture them and love on them, like a wolf and her cubs and her little babies. Just take care of them. I love wolves. I get really like, they're amazing. Oh my god, they're so spiritual. People hate on wolves, but they shouldn't. Anyway, feminine divine allows you to, there's two. There's feminine energy and then there's masculine energy. The feminine divine is like the ultimate, right? It's the ultimate feminine energy. So it's fluid and it's not as chaotic, but it's wild. So it's very natural. It's very organic. Things kind of flow. So force is more of a masculine energy where you're forcing something. Like, I'm going to push through this, right? That's masculine energy. And we do need that every now and then. Masculine energy is A to B. Feminine energy is more like, instead of me forcing, I'm going to flow through this. It's going to ride the wave, see where it takes me, look at the view. And feminine energy is more like A to flower, to B, to, oh, look at that over there, to Z. Then we're back at A. It's a little chaotic, right? It's not, there's no order or structure in the traditional Western sense like there is for masculine energy. But you need both, and everyone has it. You guys can call it yin and yang. We call it duality over at Prettyful, because you need both in order to feel whole. You know, you can't just lean on one or the other. Unfortunately, in the U.S., we have like a really hardcore masculine energy about us, even down to us, because we were type A women, where we were like, we're just going to push through this. Yeah. We're going to tell you what we want, and we're going to take it from you.
Yeah, we
and
took
kick the door down.
And we fucking kicked that door down, and it was fun. But then...
Yes, we did. We were so aggressive, and we weren't assertive. Having feminine divine in your life to help guide you through certain things allows you to be assertive. So you have that natural forward motion without having to push. Literally, because you have this energy, the feminine energy behind you, instead of having to push the door open, the door just opens for you. It just flows open because you have decided that you're going that way, and feminine energy supports you that way. And that's something that, you know, masculine energy is not set up to do. It's set up to, on those moments where you need to kind of push through, because we do need moments to push through. It gives you that backbone to give you that posture to go forth, you know, whether you're scared or not. And it's in everyday life. So like Bunny was saying, we were like psycho type A women in the fashion game, running fashion shows at board meetings, the only ones. And of course, we were also the youngest ones, and we were minorities on top of that. Plus, we were women. So
still are.
Yeah, look at us. Not women. Changing our demographic.
Yeah.
And we were just kind of like, we gotta be ballsy because we're around these guys. Yeah. And that term is super funny because it's like, you know, grow balls, but those things are super sensitive. Like legit, what I came with creates life and goes through a hell of a lot during childbirth.
No shade to
and
the
like
men's.
Monthly. So like, I'd rather have
keep
this,
the
but definitely,
over...
no shade to the guys. You guys have what you got, and you know,
for a reason.
Good for you.
So like our masculinity was overpowering the feminine.
We were super lopsided, bro.
So we were like hiding. We were like the feminine. You couldn't hear her because she's not gonna chase you or nothing like that.
She's not about that life.
So she just waits.
Yeah, and that's what's so boss about her. Is like she's not gonna be like, wait, be feminine. She's like, oh, okay, you're doing your own thing.
Go ahead.
Oh wait.
And then you're going to crash and burn.
And then you'll be looking for something, and I'll be here
to nurture you.
I'm not gonna chase you though.
No.
So I'm not gonna do.
No.
I don't care. I'm not gonna chase you. No. That's not what I am. I am it, and you will come back.
Yeah, you always come back to me.
And it's true.
Always come back.
So we literally got to the point where we were so full of masculine energy that there was nothing soft about us. There was nothing like nature driven. Like we were just like,
people around us were like, why?
They were just like, bro,
so
you
much.
Why are you so aggressive?
Yeah, why are you so
we're sipping mimosas in downtown Manhattan with a beautiful view, and you're angry right now.
It was down to our outfits, our hair, our clothes.
Everything was so severe and straight and super structured, and those are good traits, but they're not to be relied on solely. You need to have softness. You need to have a day to let your hair down or to cut all your hair off, like a lot of women are doing nowadays. You know, to wear something a little like flowy and not so form-fitting and constricting, because you gotta let your body breathe and your blood and your veins move. And we were just restricting ourselves, and because of that restriction, we were having a lot of health problems that we weren't even realizing because we were so wrapped up in getting things done. Our personal issues were suffering because we were so masculine, especially for, I don't know if you were in a relationship then, but I've been in a relationship, guys. It's just, I've been dating.
I don't know. I've been dating.
She's a dater. And
it was, I always attracted feminine men.
Oh my God, emos. And they were super motherly and nurturing, and because she lacked that.
And I was not having it.
And it made her angry because she was like, I want, you know, not my cheeks bone, but she wants someone that's going to stand up to her and be like, you need to chill out.
Because I'm a lot, you know, but that was because I was super masculine.
Yes.
That's why.
But the universe gives you what you put out, so she was putting out this masculine energy, so it was trying to balance it out. I'm like, I'm just going to give you a very feminine driven man, which again,
you can't have
there's
two men in a relationship.
No, it's really weird. There can't be two alphas.
Like two masculine energies, not like men, you know, like two masculine energies in a relationship does not work. You need balance.
It gets really dark really fast, bro. I am an alpha. My bae is an alpha as well, but I choose to play the supportive role in certain areas, and then in certain areas he will choose to step down from it, but we both are not alpha at simultaneously, because when we tried that, it was like I said, our relationship was suffering because I was going head to head and I was trying to take the place of masculine energy when he already was someone who was flowing with that, doing really good in that area, and I didn't have to be that.
And that was like it's good to find a man who's secure in his masculine energy, and
or a partner, because you know, of course, like we're in a beautiful day and age where we could be speaking to your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Your partner needs to be able to, especially energy wise, give you what you need. So if you're going to indulge in the femininity of that relationship and you're going to lean into the feminine divine a little bit more, then you're going to need to have your partner lean into the masculinity, which we'll talk about more in June. Really dive deep into what masculinity is and how it connects to being a woman. Because we have that too, and so that guys get more comfortable, because feminine men are beautiful things. Like my bae is also feminine, you know, he's very nurturing. He will take care of me if I'm sick. He's super protective, which is a trait of both energies. Very soft-spoken with me. Like if I'm in a mood, he knows not to go hardcore, right? With other people, that's just his MO, but with me, he knows, okay, maybe a little softer with her, because
what's a MO?
Her motive, his motive.
Wow.
So, main operative. But, like, so he would just be more, just, like, nurturing to me, which is that feminine energy that I need, because if he came at me with the masculine energy, again, suffering
the masculine energy never goes away, okay? So we still got that, you know, that thing that we started with. Yeah. We just are learning and growing into feminine energy.
Yeah.
Because it's necessary, which is why we created.
It's also super powerful, and it allows things to get done so much more quicker for people out there who are type A's, especially my melanin millennial ladies. Gents, if you're type A, you can relate, right? This is good for you to tap into as well. Mm-hmm. It is so much more easier to flow. And I'm not talking about just like letting life take you for a spin. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if you're trying to go from point A to point B, but there's something really popping over there in the bushes on your path to point B, go check it out. Because that might be...
In the bushes?
I'm looking at a scenery in the park. Okay. Like, that might be what takes you to point B. But because you're so hell-bent on just a straight line, life is not always straight lines. In some cases, it can be. most cases it's going to be feminine, where it's just flowing and going wherever it needs to go, and super cool. So that's what feminine energy, the feminine divinity, feminine divine, la loba, the wild woman. She has so many names. I have a book that I'm reading, guys. I have 2 books that I'm reading that really speak on her. I don't know what the other one is, but I'm reading Maya Angelou's Letter to My Daughter.
Beautiful book.
OMG.
Beautiful.
So delicious. Oh my goodness. Talk about a woman who understood feminine divinity and like lived it daily. Dr. Maya Angelou. She's fantastic. And that's kind of what it is, right? Feminine energy, boom, that's it. The other one is The Women Who Run with Wolves. I don't know what that is. If I find it, I'll show it to you guys in a picture. It's on my Instagram. We'll probably post it on Pretty Full's Instagram too, since it's what we're using for this month. Okay, how do we find an everyday bunny?
What?
How do we find it in the everyday?
How do we find feminine
masculine energy
in every day?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you that I am still getting to know my feminine energy. So when I find her, I'm looking for her, I find her really in like songs, music. Like today, Zendaya posted this other video posted Zendaya singing Tyrone, and it was so good, by Erykah Badu. And that's a good song to tap into your feminine divine, and just like you have ownership, and you can command what you want. Today at work, I actually used feminine energy.
What?
Yeah, because feminine energy is like this. It's just being, right? And so it's like the energy comes to you like this with my hands.
Nice magnet.
That's how I see it, right? It's not like when I was standing up. It's not like masculine energy where I have to step over and get it. So when I was using it at work, I used and tapped into my sacral chakra, and which is the belly button, right?
The womb area.
The womb area. Tapped into that and just tapped into my divinity in the thought of how I am worthy. The perfect people will come to me. When they come to me, I will greet them with grace and love and give them information. That's my job. So they came to me, and I got all the things. I work in sales. I got all the sales I needed. I felt really good. Nice. I didn't overextend myself. I wasn't exhausted. I used my feminine energy to do that, and that's how I tapped into her. The other way you can tap into her is just lie down. Maybe if you're completely disconnected, like we used to be, super aggressive, and we didn't even understand.
I took bubble baths. That's how I connected with my feminine energy. One, because I'm a water sign. Shout out to full moon in Scorpio.
Ew.
Which is for like the Western. There's different ways, but I'm full moon in Scorpio today. That's what I'm following. Sometimes it's Virgo right now, or it can be Libra. Depends on what you're following. But I'm following Scorpio. Anywho. So I took a lot of baths because that's my sign. My sign is water, right? And water, out of all the elements, besides earth, right, is super feminine. It's so healing, and it's so powerful. It can like pour into you and like wash away like the badness of your day, or just of what you're feeling. You know, we're made up of it, like almost 80-something%, I think. I don't even know the percentage, but it's flowing through our bodies, you know what I mean? The rest of us is cosmos, so it's pretty dope. And I use water to do that. So whether it would be like getting a glass of water, just starting off there and making sure you're hydrated, that's a great way to tap into your feminine energy. Just being hydrated. Like most of us are not hydrated. If you go out for drinks 2 or 3 times a week, you're not hydrated, bro. If you haven't had your 8 cups and then some in the day, you're not hydrated. If you're eating processed food, you're not hydrated.
You're totally not hydrated.
You're not. You're just not. And that's just the truth. And boom, there you go. But just being hydrated helps. For me, I took it a step further, and I would have like these weekly bubble baths that would make them super luxurious. I used to work at Lush. Shout out Lush Cosmetics, because they're all about the feminine energy in there. They're all about having you live a very luscious, lavish life, and to feel soft and beautiful and still firm. You know, because there's still that strength in feminine energy. It's not just you're a pushover because you embrace your feminine energy.
Secure.
You're actually super strong in feminine energy, because it's like a mother. Mothers don't take any bullshit.
No, you don't mess with moms.
You know what I mean? Dads are like, they're in the force, so when they need to, they're really chill. Like, yo, just don't do that again, bro. Like, just chill. Mothers are like, I'm sorry. What was that? Did you? You must think I'm out. Oh my God. And that's way more scary than your dad until your mother gets your dad, which is still feminine energy because she has to go and get enforcement. It gets crazy. So again, feminine energy definitely has strength in there. And I use those bubble baths. I put oils in there, coconut oils, frankincense and myrrh, things that smell good. Definitely had bubbles. I had like my music playing, I had my candles lit, and I would like force myself. And it sounds really counterintuitive, but I would force myself into this bathtub because I would avoid taking a bath. I took showers because it's simple 1, 2, 3. Cute connection with water. Hey, how you doing? I'm in and I'm out. Very masculine of me, like just to the point, right? But the femininity, indulge. That's a very key word for feminine energy, is indulging, to immerse yourself.
And to indulge is to take your time with it. And
to
that's
enjoy
what we
every little moment
didn't do. That's what the, get it done. Like, just get it done. But feminine
being super efficient.
Yeah. Just make it happen, all right? Let's not do this whole feeling the air. Like, just do it.
Bullshit.
But if you do get to feel the air and breathe in and out, and take your time with things, it's so much more efficient, and you don't take all the energy that it takes in a masculine energy. Sometimes it's not necessary, especially when you're communicating with people. You can't just get it done when you are communicating with any person. You need to be aware. And to be aware, you need to be present. And to be present, you need to be in the femme. Because the feminine energy understands the dynamics of things. Everything is a lot more...
It caters more.
Connected than the masculine, where it's kind of like, okay, I could just go here and there,
Super simple. And sometimes you need that, right? Sometimes you can't just be all over the place. Like, indulge, you want to indulge, but you don't want to become engulfed by your environment because you're hyper aware. That's why you do need that masculine energy to kind of be, all right, cool, enjoy the view, but remember we're walking this way. So you can sort of turn around, look around, but make sure to turn back and walk this way. That's where that duality comes into, because you can't you'll never get anything done in femininity if you don't have masculinity to help guide you, and you'll never be able to really feel and have experience
of life
if you're just always to go to point A to point B. That's just number.
Which
that's
eventually
what it is.
You will break down and have to feel life because you can't avoid.
Or not. Sometimes people can break down and
emotions.
just break down. Not everybody bounces back.
What do you mean?
You can break down and not feel anything and just keep going through life in a over masculine way.
Wow.
Yeah. Just because you break down doesn't mean that you're forced into a different thing. Feminity's not going to force. You have to be open to her. Yeah, let's get that out of the way now. Feminine energy is not going to run to you. You have to make space for her, right? She's not going to force her way into a crowded club to see you. You need to make space. So she needs to know that, oh, this is for me? Okay, let me come in and chat with you.
Invite her into your life.
You have to invite her. Otherwise, she's going to be like, you obviously don't need me right now, and that's cool. I'm not going to do that. So if you do end up going over masculine, super masculine driven, and you do break down and you have that breaking point, you would have to invite her in. Otherwise, you just continue to cycle. Cycle doesn't break because you broke down. Mm-hmm. Not how that works. Mm-hmm. But so we talked about water, how that's super helpful. Another one that I like to use is like what you're eating, right? You want to eat luscious fruits and vegetables and drink tea and tons of water. Throw it in there again. Water.
Water's important.
And wine. Wine is helpful. I wouldn't say become like a lush. Shout out lush. But things that are sweet, things that are nurturing of the earth, right? The earth is the other feminine energy, right? Things that are of the earth that will nurture the body, right? When we're eating bread, it's comfort food, right? But it's not nurturing our body. It just tastes really good, right? It's not doing shit for our body, and we need it to do things for our body because that's where the femininity comes into play, because it takes care of you. So you want to make sure you're eating luscious things that are alive, right? I'm not talking about like a live chicken. I'm talking about live plants and fruits and vegetables. If you could get them from the farm, add flowers, edible flowers to your food. It's really good and it's so beautiful. You feel like you're like there's a magical being and stuff like that. It's really cool because you can have them and there's nutrients in it, and plus it just looks really gorgeous on a plate. So there's food, obviously water, what you're eating, and then what you're wearing. I wear a lot of black and gray and solid neutral colors. Not super feminine at all, right? But I grew up in fashion, and then I started doing production within fashion. It was more like wear black, you know, and my femininity was like, you know, it'll be a nice cut and you get to see the body. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little print here, a little wildness. But for the majority of it was to be effective, right? I wore things that were fitted, not only to show off my body, because it's fabulous, shout out Tone It Up, but also because it was close to me, so I wouldn't be tripping over something that's flowing when I'm trying to run a show, because that's a hazard. But now that I'm taken away from that and I'm really divulging into that femininity, I love to wear things that flow. I love my skin. I love to show off my skin when I can. It's not to be hypersexualized. It's because I have a beautiful body and I love my skin. I love my complexion. I love the softness of it. I take deliberate care of my skin so that it can glow and be beautiful and be seen. So I do it. That may not be for you. It may be against something that you believe in, and that's cool. You can also just wear more vibrant colors. The sacral chakra really governs feminine energy, right? So that's orange. Wearing orange, you'd be surprised at how woman-like, how feminine you feel. And it could be down to things. There's an author that I follow, and she just needed to get her nails done. And then she got like a new hairstyle, and she felt really feminine and made her write more. She's more productive. And I felt the same way too. And it's not because you're getting your nails done, like the superficial part of it, right? It's the fact that you're letting someone give to you. They're giving their talent, their skill set to you. In that moment, you're being serviced. That's so feminine, right? It's just so good to be given to. You know what I mean? And it's really hard for me, no lie. It's hard for me to get a manicure and pedicure. I have a really rough time doing that because I have a hard time receiving. This is why I focus on the feminine energy. But once I do get it done, and I look at my hands and my feet, I just feel so delicate. I feel like I want to run to my boyfriend and be like, touch me, because I feel so womanly. I feel really good. So you want to be given to. So we have water, hydrate.
Very important.
Like, it's really important, bro. Like, if you don't do any of the other things you're talking about,
just drink some water.
Seriously, drink water. You're welcome. And that can also be in the form of taking a bubble bath as well. But you should really just
drink water.
Yeah, drink water. Then we also have like the foods that you're eating, what you're wearing, and then allow yourself to be given to. Yes. If someone wants to buy your lunch for today, let them buy it. Stop. Free food is popping, honey. Yeah. Someone say you on a date and you guys are cool, go on a date. Why not?
See what happens.
Y'all could just become friends. It doesn't have to be because they took you out to the movie. Something else has to happen. Just go to the movie. Enjoy
it doesn't
the
have
fact
to
that
you still have that feminine command.
Enjoy the fact that the universe is giving to you because you deserve it, honey. And if someone tells you differently, tell them to kiss your ass. The masculine side. Oh, it is feminine. She's right.
Also feminine.
Oh my God, that's super feminine.
Shit, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
So those are our 4 ways to connect to the feminine divine every single day. Water, hydrate, or take a bubble bath. Just be somewhere. Go jump outside in the rain if you don't. I
love
sick.
That stuff.
Oh my God, it's so much fun. It just feels really, really, really full of life. Oh, summer rain makes me feel fine. In the corners of my mind. Oh, it's summer breeze.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's not summer rain, guys. Regardless. Okay. Water is number 1. Number 2, eat foods that are alive and luscious, fruits and vegetables, vegetables and fruits, some beautiful plants, some flowers. You can also take it up a notch too and just buy yourself some flowers. Have something alive in your room, you know, besides maybe your pet. Like, have a plant.
Oh my God, I thought I bought a plant. Lobi bought me a plant. I chose a cactus out of all the things in the world.
She's obsessed with this cactus, guys.
I love her. I've always wanted a pet. I've always wanted something to love.
Wrap this up.
That's what I did. I got a cactus. And she's growing into a flower.
Oh, pretty.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I tell her I love her every day.
Oh my God, my plant is in the back. She's a warrior, honey.
I totally want a plant. Yes.
Get one.
Yes.
Get a plant. Get in touch with your femininity.
Yeah, cactus is cool.
She calls her baby cactus.
Baby
That's her
cactus.
name.
That's her baby name. I love her. She is self-sufficient. Also, sorry, that's my masculine side because I have a lot of things
she
to
can't
do.
be like a delicate. It can't be roses, right?
Yeah,
They need attention.
Yeah.
I agree on that one too.
That's that busy life. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
But I love her.
No, for real with that. But you could also just get fresh cut flowers, put that in your room, add for environment too. A little bonus tip: I'm obsessed with essential oils. I have them burning, or a nice candle, soy candle burning in the background to set the mood for when I go to sleep, so that I have a peaceful rest. Because aromatherapy is crucial to femininity.
That's Kyle. Yeah, I think I want.
Yeah, do it.
Cactus.
Get a succulent. So it's a succulent, right? So there's different types of succulents, and they do not take that much energy to upkeep.
Candle, yes.
Yes, candles are the bomb. Plus, it adds in that element of fire, and you really want that balance, right? Because you're always with air, you always are with water. It's within, unless your ass is dehydrated, and the earth you can find within your plant. So, candle. I love to have all my elements with me when I can have them. Besides, like, just being fiery, because that's really bad on the organs.
I'm fiery.
It's bad on your organs.
I always have a bottle of water by my bed. But I don't think that has to do with femininity. That's just
just a personal thing she's going through.
You should have water anyway, but yeah, if you have water before you sleep, it helps too. When you wake up and before you sleep, it helps your body to move better.
Yeah. So then we have that for number 2 with the fruits and veggies, and then give you a bonus tip on the atmosphere and getting a plant. You're welcome. And then, of course, what you're wearing, we're still a little more flowy, not something so constricting. You know, if you want to show some skin, show some skin. Be a little dangerous. As you guys can see, my shoulder has fallen. But I'm okay with it.
It's okay.
I like my body. I love my body. I got a dope body. And our last one was be given to. I like to challenge myself in remembering.
It's right there in your notes.
It's crazy how I can't have that moment for myself. Thanks. The 4th one is let yourself be given to. Learn to receive. So feminine. So feminine. And you got those. That's a 5-part situation. We just gave you 5 gems.
On how to
you can
stay
do
feminine.
either one, and you're gonna be popping. You're gonna be popping. So, like we said, for May is all about the feminine energy.
Wait, Kyle said I've been wearing sweats all week. I think this video is right on time.
Good, yeah. Men, embrace the femininity. It is within you, and trust me, for women, we love that. We love to see that there's another side to you besides masculinity, right? We don't just want to know that you're like rough and tough, right? Because it's sexy. But also, right now I'm crying, and if you're like, yo, bro, just toughen up. Just toughen up. It's like, I'm just not gonna want to be with you. Because, no. I don't need you, like, to be like, babe, tell me all of your problems. Because that, too, I have girlfriends for that. I have her, right? To go into super detail. I'm not trying to retell the story again to you because I'm trying to move past it. But, you know, just be like, baby, you okay? You know, if there's something you want to tell me, you know, lean in, give me a hug.
Do you want some chocolate? I like chocolate.
Ooh, flowers, chiquito. We're giving you crazy tips right now. Okay, whatever. Point is, allow yourself to be given to and embrace femininity, guys. Because, and ladies that are more male dominated, like masculine energy is more dominated, like take a chance on one of the tips that we gave you, especially the water one, right? Because that's just overall in every area of your life.
Water.
Coconut oil and water.
Yes.
In every area.
Yeah.
Every area. You're welcome. Golden tip. So that's that. So
it.
remember, for May, Pretty Full is focusing on the feminine divine, on how to find her, free her, and love her. This is the week where we find her. So you can go on our Instagram. You'll see different posts and pictures and videos of ways to find her, because she's just waiting for you to be like, hi, come on in. She's like, girl, look, I've been here. But I'm patient and graceful, so I waited. It don't bother me. Right? Because she's feminine energy.
Your femme is...
She's about that life. She's like, I'm not stressed out about you because you're over here frantic. No, that's not cute. Femme energy is super cute. Right? So then go to our Instagram pages. Indulge with us on the feminine energy.
What you say, Kyle? You said coconut oil. I got that too.
Chiquita, you're on track.
Who are y'all? Are y'all eternal beings?
Yes, we
come
are.
to enlighten the world? Oh, that's
the
so
truth.
sweet.
How did you find out?
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Yes.
Eternal beings. I love it.
Yeah, we are. We legit are. Like, he's completely correct. And, like, tell your friends to come on and watch us, too. We're going to be on every Tuesday night now. Yeah. And on Facebook Live, on my page on Lotus Smith. We're also going to repost it on the Pretty Full page.
Right.
We have our recap, so you can come and check us out until we have our YouTube page up and running. So come and join us. You know, also, too, shout out to our CPR kit, Create, Praise, and Release.
Renew.
I'm going to change it to release, y'all.
Yeah.
Because when you're the boss, you can do shit like that.
You can do shit like that.
Yay! So, Create, Praise, and Release, which was formerly Renew, is a kit that we created for you that's free. You can download it on any of our social medias, even our personal accounts. So you can go and download it. And it's a way for you to give yourself love. We teach you how to create, whether it's you color, you draw, whatever. We'll do maybe a mini video on CPR, again, to people who are new to it. And then praise is to have that gratitude for what you have in life so that you can receive more, right? And then that renew/release is to be able to let go and restart again, which is really nice. A lot of good R words. And that's in there too. And that's all about feminine energy, because you need a day for yourself. Like, we really promote taking a day for yourself. It may sound insane right now because we're like the millennial hustlers and then gotta go get it. I can't give myself a whole day. I promise you, if you gave yourself a day, a full 24 hours just to take care of you, you'd make more money.
There you go.
You would. Yes. Because you'd be at your highest, best self for those other 6 days. And you know you got that one day you can go back and it's just all about you. What you want when you need it. No one else in your ear. It's just you. But given circumstances, it might be hard for you to do that, and that's fine. So we have that just on social media. Remember, it's at Pretty Full Love. It's Pretty Full with 2 L's, y'all. Follow us. Share with your friends. Repost our pictures. You know, we put out great content because we really want you guys to take it to heart and have it feel good to you, that you want to share it to others. You know, definitely tag us to dope things that make you feel pretty full in life, because that's what it's all about. Mm-hmm. Again, I'm Lotus.
And I'm Bunny.
And this is Bunny, and this is Tea Time Tuesday.
It's my cute little cup.
Oh, P.S. We have a free playlist on iTunes that we made to get in touch with the feminine divine. Ladies, it's a banger. Gentlemen, it's a banger.
It's really good.
It's really good. Go get it. And I'm working on the SoundCloud one. SoundCloud is difficult.
Yeah. Because the other one is for iTunes, for, you know, if you have Apple Music. Yeah, I like what y'all are doing for me. Yes,
good. Definitely invite friends, okay? And we love you. We will see you next Tuesday, most likely at 10 p.m. because it seems to be a time that works for us. We may not be in the same space, but we'll be on the same screen, so it's all good in the hood.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like that's everything. Shout out to Bae. I love you. He's probably not going to see this part. Who cares?
It's more of an affirmation of what I'm doing. Thank you. Prayers
no problem.
Protection for all.
You're the best.
Yes.
Stay pretty full.
Yeah, that was good.
It worked out well that time. We didn't plan it.
That's exciting.
Feminine energy.
Okay, so it was good talking to you, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.